Thank you, brothers and sisters. Before I get started, I want to first take the opportunity to introduce my brother officers who we work side by side, throughout the last several years to try to keep the militancy in our union and to kind of keep our proud history going. Our Secretary-Treasurer, Bruce Klippel, and UE Director of Organization, Bob Kingsley. Brothers and sisters, as you may have read in my opening remarks, when we landed in New York City, I tried to make it clear to the company, and everybody on this stage made it clear to the company, these are negotiations of equals. We will not be dictated to. This company has the audacity to brag when they ought to be hiding their head in shame at what they did to their salaried employees over the last couple of years. And if they think we're going to eat the same thing without a fight back, they keep talking about the word volatility. Steve Tormey and I are sick and tired of the word volatility. If they don't get some of that stuff off the table, they're going to learn what volatility is all about. This company always wants to talk about teamwork. We've all heard about teamwork. Brothers and sisters, I'll pit this team today against them any day, anyway, anyway. If they want teamwork, we'll show them. We'll show them if they don't play along with meeting your demands. When we got into New York, we found ourselves miles apart. After 2 weeks, with your help, we've moved a couple of feet forward. But by you being here today, let me tell you, brothers and sisters, we've taken a giant step in the right direction, and we can only go forward from here. It's you that we have a privilege, a distinct privilege, and an honor to represent when we sit at the bargaining table in New York. We'll do our best. We've always done our best. We've all worked together over the last few contracts, and as Bob Santamore said, when we go to the tables, we are one. As Jim Clark said, we all work together, and we intend on continuing to do that on into the next few weeks. We don't know where these negotiations are going. The company's got so much stuff on the table, they better get some of it off there and start getting it off there in a hurry. They talked about how they can put an ad in the paper and get 10,000 people to apply for 250 jobs. They don't need to pay anybody livable wages or pay them decent benefits. My remark to them, you open that damn zero window and see how many people jump through it. I want to thank Steve Tormey. Talked about a legacy. The legacy of all the retirees of all of our unions who've helped to put together this base that we've continued to build on over the years. Without them, we wouldn't have the decent jobs, decent benefits, decent wages that we have today. Again, thank you, brothers and sisters from Rage, and through all of your retirees, no matter what union you belong to. Don't forget the people that came before you. And I want to say to all of you today, don't forget the people who are coming behind you either. Every contract I've been involved in since 1985, the company has had some sort of concession or another on the table. And we've been able, through our unity in the CBC, to fight most of that back. We didn't win everything, but we sure as hell fought like the devil to win it, and we did the best that we could. And we owe the same thing to the future generations. The people who are sitting here today, the retirees, could have left us out on the lurch too, but they didn't. They protected us. They took care of us and provided us with the wages and working conditions that we have now to provide for our children and our grandchildren. And we owe it to those coming behind us that we don't leave an empty jar for them to try to fill up at some future negotiations. As Steve Tormey said, we told this company when we came to the table, it's not us that wants to rip the contract apart and start anew. It's you guys on that side of the table. And boy, you better damn well be prepared for a fight if you think you're going to take it all. They're overreaching, brothers and sisters. They're overreaching. And by us standing together and staying united and putting up the kind of fight that I know you're all capable, coming out on June the 19th, it'll be this team that wins, not that team. Thank you very much.